polish off a few apples this year. We are eating in season with 2 recipes in the Studio 5 kitchen today. We've got apples for soup and apples for salad. Marguerite Henderson is helping us indulge. I know I got this panicked feeling yesterday because I have not eaten a fall apple yet. And it's a rite of passage, isn't it?
Oh, I know. It's not too late. Not only apples, but squashes. Can't you think of the 2 most iconic combinations of food is squash and apples?
Fall. It just screams fall.
I know. So I've got 2 recipes.
Okay.
Really simple ones.
What do you want to start with?
Okay, let's start with the soup because it's soup and salad season too, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so in this pot I have simmering.
Beautiful.
This is honestly a 20-minute combination salad soup dinner. You start out with some onions with a little butter.
Okay.
Okay. Apples.
Apples.
I know I'm using the Granny Smith in this, but you can use, this is Honeycrisp. I love Honeycrisp. But they're a little more pricey, but use a Granny if you want to.
And the Granny not too tart for this combination?
No, you want the tart.
Okay.
And then I have about 2 pounds of chopped butternut squash, which you can now find in the market. You don't have to peel these. You don't have to chop them. You know, Costco has them, Harmon's has them, already peeled, ready to go.
I've seen those bundled at Costco, really convenient.
Oh, you just throw them in here and cut them small so it doesn't take forever for them to cook. Okay. Okay, as soon as the squash and the apples are soft, probably 25, 30 minutes. Okay, put it in your blender or Vitamix or whatever, or a hand emulsion. Okay. Okay, at this point. And then what you're going to get, and honestly, you do get this.
What about seasonings? Or
okay, so I'm sorry, in this we have...
I'm like, don't leave us hanging with just apples and squash.
I'm sorry. So I'm putting curry. Now, a lot of people don't like curry. If you don't like curry, leave it out. Maybe put a little cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice or whatever. Okay. And then a little salt and pepper. Really simple, simple. And then... a little bit of salt, pepper, and then if you want a little sugar, if you want a little.
I like how your salt and pepper was blended.
Well, I
just throw it together because S&P, right?
Yes.
S&P.
Okay, so then you put in a blender, you hand mix it with a hand emulsion. It comes out this smooth. I have a Vitamix at home, and I don't know how I live without it for years, but it comes out like it comes from a container that you buy at the store like that, right?
Delish. Okay,
so at this point, you could do this a day ahead, earlier in the morning. About 5 minutes before you're ready to serve it, you add a little half and half.
We're just going to thicken it up a little bit.
Just a little bit to make it creamy. Now, this is optional if you want to keep it super low fat because it just has broth and vegetables and a little butter. Then you just add that and it just changes the color to this beautiful light pumpkin. And then, honestly, it's about ready to serve. Just make sure that the cream is heated through.
See, I was out to lunch with girlfriends a couple of days ago and the restaurant announced soup of the day was butternut squash. And I literally got giddy inside, so now I can have that at home.
You could have this at home, and in 30 minutes it could be on your table. So I'm going to garnish it with a few chives from my garden, of course.
Yes, you are.
The last of the chives. Now you could use sour cream. Sorry, excuse my fingers.
There it is.
And plop to the bottom.
Favorite
And then for garnish, we have spiralized squash.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
And thank you, dear.
Yes, that looks so pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
So now you could steam it or serve it raw. It tastes fine, just raw. And then, so again, for a salad.
See, I'm gasping. This is what I do when Marguerite comes to our kitchen.
Because it's so simple, but it's elegant. I mean, just to serve the soup alone,
it's
nice.
Fresh.
But
it's the good ingredients.
Okay, so now we're going to make a super simple salad.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I'm up for that.
Okay. Mixed greens, avocado. And then, now if you don't like avocado, you can leave it off, but who doesn't like avocado?
Who doesn't like avocado?
And then we're going to add something really fallish. Now I'm using pears that I sliced vertically.
Okay.
So
and
thinly. Now you can use this. Do this with apples. It works fine. But I thought a pear would be. I love the shape of this. So everybody gets a slice of pear on their salad.
So you say you love the shape. That's what we love about you and your recipes. Is they taste great. They look great. I mean,
you gotta
it's
have a little texture.
Sensory combination.
Yeah. And I just love the way this looks. I just think it's a unique way to serve a pear.
What do we dress this with?
Okay, we're dressing it with a salad dressing of a little bit of mustard, orange zest, orange juice, olive oil, a little salt and pepper.
Again, the fresh of the fresh.
And the fresh, and Nothing from a jar, please. You could whip this up in like 2 minutes.
Marguerite, I did not make my daughter box mac and cheese last night.
Okay.
I did not.
Good. Well, okay. I'll forgive you if you
Pine
did.
nuts?
Pine nuts. And then the final touch, local cheddar cheese. And you just use your vegetable peeler to garnish it with, I love sharp cheddar and fruit.
Yes.
It's a great combination.
I just did a food feint right here in the Studio 5 kitchen. That looks divine.
How about that? And then if you want to garnish it with some more cheese, you could do that. Ta-da! Voila.
Marguerite, this is like Marguerite on a plate. This is you, fresh and fabulous and
so
delicious,
sweet.
and we love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Apples in your soup, fruit on your salad. We are celebrating the flavors of fall. Look for these recipes on our website, studio5.ksl.com.